Welcome back. Radha Mitchell is a highly regarded leading lady and versatile talent known for starring in such memorable films as The Shack, Silent Hill, and Man on Fire. She has a new film coming out called Two Hearts in theaters nationwide on Friday, October 16th. Here's what Radha had to say about the film. Let's talk about you just telling us a little bit about your upcoming film, Two Hearts.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, inspiring story about two couples whose lives intersect in a very kind of miraculous and potent way. And it's based on a true story, so there's a real kind of resonance to it. And it's a kind of a feel-good movie, perfect movie to go and see during these times because it has a real uplifting sense and leaves you with a real sense of purpose.
I can honestly admit I was not aware of the Bacardi story before this. So what attracted you to the role of Leslie in Two Hearts?
I don't know. Leslie's an amazing person. And personally, I've always had this fantasy about being an air hostess ever since I was a little kid. But Leslie, she goes on this amazing journey where she meets the love of her life while she's working. She becomes, married to a guy who's the heir to the Bacardi family. Then they face all of these challenges, very difficult challenges that they are able to kind of face with fortitude and courage. So I was really drawn to a person like that. And what was really interesting for me as an actor and for Aidan Canto, the actor who I was playing opposite, was that we were playing these characters from their early 20s to their mid-60s. So we went on this whole kind of generational adventure together where we got to age and, look at ourselves in the future.
Well, that's sort of what I was going to ask you next because I've always really wanted to know, as an actor, what are some of the challenges and opportunities from portraying the true story of a living person? This person is actually going to then watch what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, it was really interesting because they were on set with us. Like Leslie, I got to meet her, personally and sort of discuss the character with her, discuss her life with her, and how she felt about certain things that happened to her that you'll see in the story. But to have her on set was a little surreal. Like there are some scenes where they're sitting in the background, watching us play them, which would have been really sort of strange experience for them and kind of nice for us, a little kind of, unusual little thing, having the real people be in the scenes while you're playing them.
Well, the Bacardi name is well known, I think, to most people, but I can't say that this story is well known to a lot of people, the kind of the background of their lives. So what did you learn in the process of bringing the Bacardi story to life on film?
Well, I don't think they used the word Bacardi in the story. It's kind of a fictitious name that they use. But I learned a lot about the history of Bacardi. We got to drink a lot of Bacardi, which was fun. But their story is very inspiring, and what they've done with their lives is very inspiring. And unfortunately, I can't discuss too much of the detail of it without sort of giving away the secret of the story. But I can say that we had the privilege of playing really good people who've made some really interesting choices, and it was very inspiring to meet them and to tell this tale.
Well, throughout your career, you've worked with some actors like Denzel Washington, Johnny Depp. You mentioned a little bit about your co-star, but talk about the people you worked with in Two Hearts.
Well, as I said, I was lucky enough to work with Aidan Canto, who's, an amazing actor and just a lovely guy. And then, they're behind me here. We have Jacob Elordi, who is also Australian. So it was kind of nice to have another Aussie on set. You may know his work from The Kissing Booth. He's become a little bit of a hit on Netflix. Beautiful actor, obviously a very good looking guy, but very charismatic, very charming. And he's playing with Tiara, who's also behind me. Beautiful actress, really great people, great vibe on set, and a lot of talent, which was, really what matters.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today. You can see Radha in Two Hearts in theaters nationwide on October 16th. For more information on the film, go to twoheartsthefilm.com. This was a paid segment. And thanks for being with us here on Mile High Living today. We will see you again on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Furniture provided by Colorado Casual Furniture.